Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just pure excitement this morning. They were alone. Every morning. Every morning. Nadia, no. Get off your mom. She has the patience of a saint, guys. Of a saint. And of course, I have the one here that doesn't ever leave my side. She may run off for a little bit, but then I'll turn around. She's right back sitting there. But I love her for that. How you guys doing today? We're doing awesome. We're doing awesome over here. Haven't clicked the record button in a minute on a nice little trip back in the morning, you know. Like I told you guys. And there's, you know, a lot of new people that get onto the channel. So some of it seems a little repetitious. You know, it is. It is, because we like to just keep them moving, keep them going. So I got a good little new one we're going to start today. And what we're going to do, we're going to call it Talk About It Thursdays. All right. Now, since I don't go live, I will eventually. Once we have enough subscribers that I know that once I go live, we have enough people on there. I'll definitely start going live. I'm not going live because I want to have edit videos, or I'm scared to go on live or anything like that. We just don't have, you know, the subscribers yet. Well, we will, right, in due time. All of this happens in due time. None of this happens overnight, guys. I mean, I've been at this, you know, more on a professional level for about 5 years. So, and you see the numbers are still really low. I was really late and slow getting onto the social media platforms. I never liked you know, the Instabook and the Facegrams and all that, but you know, this old man adapted. So we're doing all right now. Talk about it. Here, let me show you guys. These guys, they're out here running around. Oh, morning duties. And then, of course, like I said, see that one right there that just ran past? She'll do that and run up and actually sweep your legs if you're not watching. That one right there, that's the menace. Get him, Cadillac. Get him, Cadillac. So yeah, Talk About It Thursdays. What we're going to do is I just wanted to kind of find a way to be able to interact with you guys a little bit more, the way that you would on a live or something like that. So what I'm going to do is we'll get out here and just have a little fun and, you know, get out here with the dogs. And I'll toss out a couple questions and then I'll give you guys my answers. Not only do I get to interact and learn a little bit more about you guys, but you guys also get to definitely learn about us, you know, about me, about where we started, where we're going, how we're getting there, all that fun stuff, right? And I was thinking about this morning and I said, maybe let's start from the beginning. All right. So I want to know, when did you get, now all these questions aren't going to be Rottweiler questions. Most of them will just be dog questions, because I know there's a lot of people here that just own dogs. They don't own Rotties. And there's a lot of people here that don't even own dogs at all. And I'll try to include those, you know, you people in as well, because I would like to hear from you guys as well. Some of you guys are planning on getting them. What do you mean, you people? Some of you guys are planning on getting them. Some of you guys can't, you know, because of situations, things like that. So most of these questions will just be in general about dogs. But I was thinking this morning, When did you get your first Rottweiler? How old were you? Was it a family dog? Was it your dog? You know, did uncle pick one up one day? Did your mom get one? Oh my God, look at this girl. Really? Really? That girl's crazy. I thought I heard a lot of splashing in the background, and sure enough, she's back here literally laying in this gully. Then I wonder, you know, why when I take her inside her in her dog pen, the mat is always so dusty. Because they like to get dirty, and as much rain as we've been getting, they really just come out here and start playing in the mud. They have their own room in the house, so I don't care. You know, it's all tile. Nothing but cleaning for us. I just mop it up, clean it up. That's all you got to do. Just keep cleaning, keep cleaning. Yeah, so like I said, when did you get your first Rottie? What was their name? And if you have never gotten one, you know, let me know that. You know, do you plan on getting one, or do you just, you know, are you going to love them from afar? You know, that could be from any kind of a situation based on, you know, where you live, economic status, maybe you just work too much, you know, whatever reason, that doesn't really matter. But, you know, if you're just going to love them from afar, you know, throw that in the comment section as well. No big deal. Like I said, I would like to have, you know, some sort of inclusions for everyone watching, because not everybody owns dogs. Sometimes these videos are for people to get away from, you know, having to worry about owning dogs. Just knuckleheads, I tell you. There we go. Here we go. Really? You're a bad influence. Just knuckleheads. Excuse me. You know, the weather changing, all that good stuff. You start getting those allergies and all that good fun stuff. Man, I have a lot of trees down here, back here on this tree line. See that big stinker right there? Yeah, looks like we got some more big ones down right here. Yeah, I know there's some more down up over here. Back over that way. So it looks like some work for you, boy. And plus, we're just kind of waiting on this land to dry up a little bit. We've been getting rain almost every single day for like almost 2 weeks straight, maybe 3 weeks. We'll skip a couple days and then it starts raining again, but when it rains, it like pours, you know what I mean? So once we get this dried out, we can get in here and we can start pruning back the satsuma trees. They're cuties, right? Little oranges. And we can get all those going, get some fertilizer in there. Not gonna lie, guys, that first batch that we had last year, some of the best little cuties and sweetest oranges I've ever had in my life. So truly blessed to have those on the property when we already moved on here. I just had to clear them all out and make them, bring them back to life, basically. So it's amazing where you can get, you know, with a little bit of hard work, right? So I'll start off with mine, of course, because we're not on live and I can't see your questions live or your answers live. So my first Rottie was a girl. Her name was Ebony. And I was all of 17 years old. A baby buck. So yeah, when I tell you guys I got 30 years with these dogs, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even joking. That's literally what I've had, and I've always had Rottweilers. You know, I basically moved out right around 17, 18, and yeah, I've had a Rottweiler almost continuously ever since. There's been some gaps in there where there were a couple years where I didn't have any. You know, but I always go back to them every time I had a place for them, where I had a yard or something like that. I'd make sure I picked up another one, just because, man, I'm so in love with this breed. You know, what are you gonna do? How can you not? Look at him. Get him, Cadillac. Get him, Cadillac. They're too fun. They're too fun. So yeah, I was all of 17. Her name was Ebony. And for the record, that's actually when I had my very first litter. I got the female from a buddy of mine who had a male and a female. He just couldn't keep them both where he was at. He was in a little duplex, and the neighbors were already freaking out over the male that he had, because this male was just absolutely gigantic, so he was already terrifying everybody. So I went and scooped up the female from him, and gave me a chance to have my first Rottie as well. So it was really cool. But we did eventually breed him. I remember keeping those puppies, for a while at a little house that I lived in with a girlfriend at the time, and it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. I actually sold the pick of the litter to a member of the CU Buffs the year that they actually won. I think it was the year they won their national championship. If not, it was right around that time when they were actually pretty relevant, which hopefully we're going to be back. You see, we got Prime Time out there. Coach Prime. We'll see if we can get this program going again. Go Buffs. But yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. When did you guys get your first Rottie? What was their name? What was their name? And, if you haven't gotten one, or, you just love them from afar, throw that in there too, all right? I'd like to hear from you guys. But I think this will give a chance for me to just interact with you guys a little bit more. We'll pop these videos out. Plus, it's just a little bit more content, for you guys to be able to sit down, chill out, and watch. Not all these videos are for everybody. Some people just want the exciting, lightning out of the butt videos, and I get that. Not a problem. Today's society, the attention span is squirrel. So I get it, not a big deal. But, there's also a lot of people that have reached out to me and said that they just really enjoy, all the videos, and I call these the more peaceful ones because we're just really kind of just hanging out and, chatting, chopping it up a little bit. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, man. Throw that in the comment section. Let me know. It's been a long time for me. It's been a long time. So, for those of you guys that are, when you guys are looking at getting a puppy and things like that, and you want to know a little bit more about who you're getting them from, I think it's videos like this that help you guys understand who we are. We're not new to this. Okay, we didn't get into this to just make $1 million. It's not going to happen. At my age, with what I'm doing, I'm not setting up to be some grand master of breeding dogs or Rottweilers or anything like that. I just know that I have some of the best quality in the game right now, and I have an opportunity to share those with people. So we're going to take that opportunity, right? When it all comes down to it, I don't know that we've made any profit. We've made some money, yeah, but I don't know that we have gone into the red, as they say, because the constant investment back into it, right? Not only that, the food, the vet bills, the housing, just everything. So, that definitely wasn't the plan of having all these little knuckleheads. So, let's get a peek at them. They're trying to be peaceful now. So they're putting up new electric poles back here, and they got one of the big machines back here running, so that's why my big man just keeps looking over there and he keeps watching them. Thankfully, they're not out walking around like they had been. As you can see, that's kind of where they put the new pole up right there. But they've been coming, I think, like right after I get done with their walk, so that's worked out really well, because I probably wouldn't be able to bring them all the way back, because when I got 1 or 2 of them with me, it's okay, but when you get 6 of them together, I mean, if somebody makes a wrong move, it's a little difficult to pull 6 Rotties off of you. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Also, I think this is hilarious too. Every chance they get, you can catch them licking these crawfish, these crawdad little, I guess holes you'd call them, because it is crawfish season down here. We love crawfish. Crawfish. But you see these little things pop up around the yard all the time. I'll let you guys check it out. Move it. That's one right there. Move it. This one right there. Was one right there. As you can see, they're all over. There's another one right there. So you can see one. Move it. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? All right, I got to step out of this area because it's still just really, really wet back here. I try to stay on the little high ground, kind of where my road is. My little road back here doesn't flood out. That's why I keep it nice and mowed. Keep it mowed short. So that's kind of it for today, guys. You know, like I said, I just wanted to find a way to be able to interact with you guys a little bit more, and this idea kind of popped in my head, so I figured, hey, let's give it a trial run. Let's see how it works. You know, if we can get some people communicating back and forth, then that's a good thing. And at least until I get enough, you know, subscribers up there to where, you know, I'll start going live and things like that, because like I said, I don't have a problem doing that. Now just isn't the time. So we'll start off with this and see how we do and go from there. And if it looks like it does, you know, okay, you know, then we'll keep doing it, because it's kind of fun to interact and learn a little bit, you know, about everybody. And like I said, it gives you guys a chance to understand where RK came from, where we're going, right? So, what, baby? Oh, look at my bear. Look at my bear. Look at my bear. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. If you don't have one, and you're wanting one, and you're ready for one, you got to be ready for one, right? You got to have the space and the time and the finances to be able to take care of one. But if you guys are to that point, give us a call. We got 2 more confirmations. That means we got 2 more litters coming up. Oh, and the best part about that is they're a day apart. So yeah, needless to say, your boy will be very, very busy. I think it's a full-time job with 1 litter. Try 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 at a time, you know, like I know my bro sometimes has and does. You know, it's a lot easier when you have the space for it, but just because you have the space for it doesn't mean that magically you have more time or, you know, your personal self to be able to take care of that, right? So it just means you're working harder and harder. So just because you got more space doesn't mean you work less. You get more than 1 litter out, even 1 litter, but you start getting more than 1 litter out. It's tough, man. That's about it for today, guys. Like I said, go ahead and hit us up. Let me know. Look at this one. What I tell you, never leaves my side. It's actually my 2 pregnant mamas. This is my 2 pregnant mamas. Beautiful girls, beautiful girls. These are gonna be some beautiful litters too, guys. So if you're ready, make sure you give us a ring. 303-250-5669. You know, if you're not, hold off and wait. Hold off and wait. Last thing I'd ever want to hear is from, you know, a client or somebody to call back and say that they're unable to care for the dog that they just purchased from us. You know, that's the last thing I ever want to hear. So, and I know that things come up sometimes and life changes. It happens. It is a reality of life, you know. So, but if I can try to at least limit that, you know, just make sure that people are actually ready for what they're getting into. And I do describe a lot of that stuff to people as they're buying puppies. If they've never had one, I'll have a nice long discussion with them and let them know really what it entails to own a Rottweiler. They're not like any other breed. They're not like any other breed. It's not like there's some sort of special breed that needs this, you know, weird extra thing. But the one extra thing that they do need that a lot of people don't understand is that attention. They're attention hounds. You know, they love their families, they love their owners, and all they want to do is spend time with you guys and please you guys, you know, and do whatever it is that you guys want them to do, because they're very, very smart, very trainable, and that's just how they're built, right? So what are you guys doing over there? Just knuckleheads. So yeah, you know, I keep you know, new buyers definitely informed of everything. Not only that, the financial side, be ready for those vet bills. Even if you've had a dog before, if you never had a dog this big, you have to have an understanding that, okay, if you went in for your shots and everything before and it was, you know, $250 and it was a smaller dog, well, with this dog right here, it's probably gonna be $500 because you're paying for double. That's a little high. I've never paid $500 just for one dog, but you get what I'm saying. You get where I'm coming from. If it was $80 and it's, you know, 160, you know, maybe 150 if your vet's a little nice, you know, which most of them aren't into being nice. They're into making money, right? So, like I said, give us a call if you're ready. If not, just keep watching videos. Hit that subscribe button, please. We dig it. We appreciate it. Hit that like button. You know, if you really dig watching the videos and this is something that kind of just brings you a little peace, you know, hit that notification bell. I try to keep mine pretty consistent, you know, on the days that I drop them. The other platforms, I just kind of throw stuff out randomly, like Facebook and IG, things like that. I'll just kind of toss it out there, you know, especially all the still pictures and stuff like that. So if you guys ever want to check out stuff like that, go over there to the Facebook or the IG and check that out. You know, hit the like button on that, follow that one. Hey, get over here. Start getting to the close to the house, and I think they can start running over to the other side. Knuckleheads, man. So I hope you guys have a great day, have a great weekend, and we will see you guys on the next one. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll see you later.